Shelly, that TV webinar or show, whatever you guys are calling it, is that like every day, Monday to Friday?
That is every day. It sure is.
And that's 4 o'clock Eastern time?
Yes, 4 o'clock Eastern time. And every single day, Brad will be on there and Eric may be on there. And then Ruben Santiago may be on there as well. And then he'll pull in different people to do just little mini trainings and talk about, you know, how leaders are experiencing success and stuff like that. So, yeah, there's a lot of stuff that he wants to cover, and it is really, really exciting. And I had a blast doing it yesterday, and I can't wait till he calls me in to do it again.
Yeah, I saw a little bit of what you did yesterday. Yeah, you look totally different. I like your banner in the back there.
Thank you. That's actually from on the other side. That's from Memphis when we actually did the Everest event. And yeah, and that was one of the banners that we had up during that event. And now I get to use it every day for my lives if I feel like coming into this office area. This is actually one of the bedrooms for our two boys. This is where they used to stay when they were younger. They're grown and out of the house now. We have an empty nest, but we are converting this to an office. So we're still in the process of doing all that, and it's a little messy in here right now. But every once in a while I'll come in here and do some work. But I really like my chair, my big brown chair. That's where I'm most comfortable. And yeah. And that way I can sit and teach for a very long time, and I'm actually very, very comfortable doing it. So I'll switch back and forth between the two sometimes. But before we get officially started, remember yesterday your homework was to build a small chatbot. So how many of you guys were able to go in there and actually build just a small chatbot? Anybody able to do that? Davida, yay, and Edison and Willie Bradley and Derek, yeah. Man, you guys rock and roll. No doubt about it. I am so proud of you. All of you other guys, you're gonna be able to do it. It's okay. There's a lot of steps, and you may have to go back through these videos a couple of times. I think that yesterday I was so busy that I didn't have a chance to get the video actually posted up. So it will be posted right after this training. YouTube, sometimes when you live stream to YouTube, sometimes it gets up really, really fast. You can access it, and then sometimes it takes a long time to post that video up into the regular videos. So I waited and waited and waited yesterday and finally gave up and went to bed. So it's up there today. So as soon as this is done, I'll actually post. And then, of course, today's, as soon as it posts that it's available, I'll go ahead and add it into the bootcamp area. Before we officially get started, do you guys have any questions about what we've done so far? I know you have questions about the website, like Willie just had. We're going to cover that. That's going to be one of the last things we do, is adding that chatbot to the website. So any questions about that, we'll tackle that probably tomorrow. Any other questions? Are you guys excited? You're that much closer to being done adding a chatbot to Facebook page and to your website. So this is really, really cool. And we've talked already about how you can use this to help streamline and automate some of the things that you would do to maybe orient a new person to your team, or if you've got a product, to be able to get information out about your product to people that are on your list. There's just so much that you can automate with this chatbot system that it's really only limited by your imagination. And you can be straight serious with the chatbot. I've seen those where it's like just the facts, ma'am. You know, click the button, get the information, and that's it. And then I've seen the chatbots that do have a lot of personality and a lot of flair, and they have the images, and they have little funny stuff in there, and they keep you entertained while they're giving you information. And then I've seen kind of everything in between. So you put your personality and your flair in it. Chatbots don't have to be funny. They don't have to be serious. The only thing they have to be is your personality, the way you want them to be. And it will resonate with people, not everybody, because not everybody's going to like my chatbots, because my chatbots are not totally serious. And there's people in this world that actually live and operate by saying, business is serious. You got to be serious. So they wouldn't like my chatbot, but that's okay. Those are not the people that I want on my team anyway. So we're here to have some fun and make some money. So, but it's totally okay. They will find someone that has a chatbot that's actually serious and it will resonate with them. So that's another cool thing about the chatbots is, to me, an extension of your own personality, right? So however you create it and whatever content you put in there, it's like a video that you make, it's like a website that you make. It's going to have your flair, it's going to have your personality. And to me, there's not really a wrong way to do it unless you're trying to be fake, right? That would be the wrong way to do it if you're trying to be fake. The real right way to do it is to be you and create that chatbot that gives the information that you want it to give, but also has your personality and your flair in it. No doubt about it. So are you guys ready to get started today? Yep. All right, so all we're going to do today is we're going to continue on and build a chatbot, but this time we're going to go through and try to create 3 different paths. And by paths, that means that the person that's inside the chatbot can choose to go this way and get information. They can choose to go that way and get information, or they can choose to go that way and get information. And then what we're going to do is we're going to make sure that at the end of whatever direction they go, they can come back to that main menu and choose a different path. So we're just getting started learning how to do navigation. And this is one of the hardest things to do inside of a website and inside of a chatbot, is to make sure that you've got good, solid navigation that your person can get around effectively. Wow, I think I just changed. Yay me. So let's go ahead and get started. And I think in this one, I'm going to go ahead and kind of do an outline in a Word document. Actually, we'll do a notepad because that's probably easier. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. And we'll go into the Builderall business dashboard. And I did make some new commissions, so that's a yay me. Oh, and y'all look at this. I actually just got my website added to the Builderall dashboard. So for my team, Team Awesome, if you go into the Builderall business area and then you click Team Awesome, it will actually open up our own team website. So everybody that's on my team, from me all the way down, is going to get this added to their website. And they'll have resources like all the Facebook groups and a button directly to support, to the event calendar, to our live training, to the bonuses that they get, all kinds of neat stuff. So this is actually exciting because this is the actual page that I'll be adding our chatbot to as well. So we'll see if that chatbot will show up inside the dashboard for my team. So super duper excited about that because my team will now have easy access to all of the resources that we have available. And any team can do this. So if you have your own team in Builderall and you want to make your own page to be able to add to the dashboard, you can actually do that. All you need to do is contact support and let them know that you're interested in that, and they will let you know what all you need to do to get it done. So that is actually super duper exciting. So I'm going to go here to apps, and then I'm going to go to Facebook chatbot, and we'll open up our chatbot window. And this is where we're going to do all the work with our chatbot. But I'm also going to open up a notepad window. And let's go ahead and talk about the 3 paths that we want to create. So the first thing I'm going to create is a main menu. Okay, so we know that for sure. And then where do I want them to go? So this is my Builderall Team Awesome website. And I'm gonna use you guys as guinea pigs, and I want input. This is going to be a very interactive course or class today, because I want you guys getting those thinking juices going. So if I had a new person come into Builderall Team Awesome, what information do I want to give them to get them started? We want to create 3 paths, so 3 directions they can go. What is one of the directions you think they would need, being new to Team Awesome and new to Builderall? Dominic?
Training, first and foremost.
Training. Oh my gosh. So I'm going to write that down because that is a fabuloso. Training. So I've got that idea. Where else do they need to go? Roberto?
Business, how to make money.
Business, how to make money. That's a good one. So I'm going to write how to make money. All right. What else do they need to know? Dominic?
How to contact me.
How to contact you. That's fabulous. So I like that. So contact. What else?
Also,
Yeah,
how
yeah.
can I have my own agency? Like, how can I be an affiliate?
How can you be an affiliate? Fabulous. Oh, all right. What else, guys?
Team interaction.
Team interaction. So team resources maybe, or team.
Yeah, ways that they can get a hold of other people that are already doing it. So like Facebook or whatever.
Team resources. I'm going to put that under, would you classify that as like contact, like additional information for contact?
You could, it depends on, if I was starting out, I would want to know what other people, I would like to see what other people are doing. That gives me the confidence that if they're doing it, I can do it. That's just me though.
Oh, okay. Okay, great. So that's team success stories.
Or that will be like social proof.
Yeah, good.
Shelly, what about me?
About me. So about me as in you, the team leader, or
Yeah.
about me as in like me? Team leader.
Team leader.
Yep.
Would you have the pricing structure in there?
Pricing. Fabulous.
Hi, Shelly.
Hi,
Hi,
Arlie.
Shelly. Hi, everyone. Yeah,
Hello.
just asking, what is the question about? I didn't hear the beginning.
Question is, we're gonna build a bot today, and it's gonna have 3 different paths that the user can go on. And I've created a team website that's in my dashboard that this chatbot is going to go into. And so it would be a new person that's coming to Team Awesome. So what are some things that we would want to give a new person in Team Awesome?
Okay. Okay.
That makes sense?
Yeah, totally. I'm not sure I will follow the whole time, but I will be on and try to listen as much as I can and catch up later for the replay. Thank you so much.
Sure. So this is going to be in
Where
the
am I
Builder
from?
Oops, sorry. This is in the Builder All Business area. So we know that they've got all of the tools, but we don't know for sure if they've upgraded to affiliate. So I think the one of the areas should definitely be the affiliate area, right?
Okay,
So one of the areas, and we'll talk about what we want to cover in the affiliate area. Edison?
onboarding instructions.
I love that. So that's onboarding and training, right? Onboarding and training. Fabulous. So I think I'm starting to narrow down the sections now. We've got onboarding and training, and then affiliate information. And I'll put training on that as well. And so we've got one path is going to be onboarding and training. The second path is going to be affiliate training. So if they want to step into the affiliate program, they can. Wow, that was my my cha-ching again. And then the third, what more can we do? We've got team. How about team resources? All right, so we've got onboarding, affiliate information, and team resources. Is that a good start for somebody that's new in Builderall?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, so let me share my screen and we'll put that into the notepad. So here we go, share my screen. So we've got the main menu and we've got onboarding and we've got affiliate information and we've got team resources. Fabulous, those are all fabulous areas for a new person. So let's go ahead and focus on that first one. Okay, so we're going to talk about onboarding. So what kind of things do I want to put into the onboarding for a new person? What kind of things do I want to put in there?
How to get started.
Setting up their profile.
Great. So setting up profile. Fabulous. And how to get started. So how to get started is kind of, it's kind of a general category. So we'll talk about setting up profile, and then how about a tour of the dashboard? Is that a good one to start with?
Yeah.
Yep. Tour of dashboard. How about
Where to get support?
Support? Fabulous. So where to get support? What else do they need?
When I first joined, I really don't, with so many features, I don't know what's the first feature to learn.
Yeah, and that's not really, there's not really a way to tell you, hey, focus on this feature first, because I may tell you the exact wrong thing. But I can send you to a page that has all of the features, and then you can go through each individual feature and find out a little bit about each one. How's that sound?
Okay.
That sound good?
Yeah, that's what I did. I started with the mobile app from you, and then until now I'm still learning.
Great. So I'm gonna send them features.
So Shelly, how about navigating your way around the Builderall platform?
Could that be the tour of the dashboard?
Yeah.
Okay, so I've got that in there. That's good.
Okay.
That's good. That's
What
good.
about setting up the autoresponder? Would you have that in there?
That's probably an advanced training, because that's going to be I would put that into the advanced training area. But having said that, Judy, I would definitely say I would definitely send them to an area to tell them, here's where your leads are. If you're an affiliate, well, we need to put that in the affiliate, not in the onboarding, but in the affiliate area, I'd put, here's where your leads end up, and make sure you connect them to a mailing blast list so you can just send a sequence out to them immediately. So that's something that we can do in the affiliate area for sure. Onboarding, that might be a little bit too advanced, but
Yeah, if you add it in the affiliate section, that makes sense. Yeah.
Yep, absolutely.
Yep.
Anything else pressing that you think new people should know? What about
How to reach their upline, their direct upline, or are they not doing that now?
for my team, I try to give that information all the time. So for me,
So how to reach them, how to reach whoever they need to reach besides support.
fabulous. And then there was, let's see, there was one other thing that was rolling through my brain. Let me see if I can grasp it, because it was rolling and then it went right out of reach. Setting up profiles.
Introduction to Facebook groups.
Oh, that's fabulous. Yes, Facebook groups. Fabuloso. And what else, guys?
Upcoming trainings available.
Upcoming trainings. Yep.
Wouldn't you put that under team resources?
Yeah, I could. But for onboarding, when you're brand spanking new, I would definitely say you want to show them, give them some directions to go. So give them minimal amount of resources, but definitely directions to go where they can get more information. And training is, you want them tapped into training fast for sure.
Right.
Would that be on the calendar though? On the calendar?
Hold on, I had another comment, Judy.
On the calendar?
Mm-hmm.
You would have all that stuff on the calendar.
So give them a link to the event calendar. Is that what you're saying, Judy?
Yeah.
I agree. All right, so this is obviously, you could tweak this and work this probably a week and change it and set it up. But right now for onboarding, I've got how to set up your profile, a tour of the dashboard. I think I'd actually put that first, and put setting up the profile second. And then where to contact support, right? That's a great one. A list of features that are available in Builderall. How to contact your upline, which for me, that would be how to contact me. then all of the Facebook groups that they need to join, and then the event calendar which is where all the trainings are at and all the meetings are at. How's that sound for a start to the onboarding? Good. Okay, let's do it. Let's put it on the list.
Some of those could be collapsed under contacts.
So which one should I collapse under contacts?
Reaching you, possibly the Facebook groups.
I could do under contact. I can do upline and support and take the separate support out. How's that sound?
Yep.
Is that good? So
Would you do a bio on yourself?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I could definitely do a bio on myself. And just to kind of acclimate them, just like a welcome video for sure.
Get the KYT going.
KLT going.
KLT, yeah. Sorry.
That's right. That's right. I could do that. Absolutely. So I'm going to go with this list right now because it's actually a pretty good list. Like I said, we could probably talk for a week about what all we could do just in the onboarding. So let's type it out and take a look at it and see what it's looking like. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. And for onboarding, I'm going to hit, let me see if tab will work. Yeah, tab will work. So the first one is tour of the dashboard. And then we've got a setting up profile. Then we've got features of Builderall. And then we've got contact support. Then we've got Facebook groups to join. And we've got upcoming trainings, event calendar. All right, so I'm sure we could add more, but that's a pretty good list right there. So we'll just stick with that for now. And we will actually then focus on the affiliate information. So remember that these people are in the Builderall Business Program, and they're going to not necessarily be an affiliate, but I'm going to definitely encourage them to sign up to be an affiliate. So in this area, what would I share with them? So they may or may not be an affiliate yet. Dominic?
Well, you definitely want to tell them what the compensation plan is.
There you go. So compensation plan.
Where their links are.
Fabulous. Actually, compensation plan, and then how about where to sign up to be an affiliate if they're not already an affiliate? Does that sound good? So affiliate sign up. And then 3, what was the one you just said, Karen?
Where their links are.
Yes, where the links are. Actually, I want to change that a little bit and go just call it well, you got it, affiliate link, affiliate links, because I think that area, instead of being called money making funnels, it's now called affiliate links. Let me make sure. It is
affiliate funnels.
Affiliate funnels, yeah. So and let's see, how can we word that better? Affiliate resources, would that be good? Affiliate resources, then I can teach them about all the links. So the main link, the all the money making funnels, everything, instead of just calling it like where the links are. How's that sound? Affiliate resources. Does that work? Okay. And anything else that we need to know as an affiliate?
What about team building?
Team building, I love that one. And how about how to get your money? Is that a good one?
Yes.
Okay. What else, guys? Anything else you can think of that would be like really important for affiliates to know?
Do you want to, should we go over pay structure?
Yes, I've got actually compensation as the first thing.
Oh, content, okay.
What did I just say? I like lost it again. Obviously.
Perhaps resources like JPEGs and banners and things.
Oh yeah. That's right.
Support materials.
The thing that you said before was how to get paid, in case you missed that one, Shelley.
Great, I got that one.
Okay.
Got that written down. All right, so here's what I have, you guys, and you tell me if there's anything else that, ooh, I like that one. Brian put in the chat, compliance. Brian, you need to be talking. That was really good. So we'll do compliance. All right, so here's the list so far. We've got compensation, how to get affiliate signups, affiliate resources, and team building, how to get commissions, support material, and compliance. How's that sound, you guys? Again, we could work on this for a week and make it like probably way better, but this is on the fly. But I still want to show you guys that even on the fly, it can be really, really good. And then it doesn't take much to change it up a little bit. Judy, I think you were saying something, and
I was just going to say I would have compliance pretty close to the top.
Okay, good, fabulous. So let's do commission structure and maybe then compliance. How's that sound? Okay, so let me share my screen again, and we will add those in. So I'll go to my notepad. Oops, wrong notepad. And
can I show this off in MindMap?
Yeah, go ahead. Well, let me put this in, and then you can share your screen. Okay.
Okay.
And then, oops, I was going to do compensation and then compliance. There we go. Affiliate sign up, or how to sign up as an affiliate. There we go. Make sure I got that right on there. And then the next one was team building. And then how to get commissions. And then support material. And then compliance. Fabulous. You guys are actually doing really good.
You have compliance twice.
Oh, do I? That's right. Thank you very much for pointing that out. You are awesome. And that's because compliance is really important. So let me stop sharing. And the next one we'll talk about is team resources. So Chip, do you want to show what you've done in MindMap?
I hope so.
Or do you want me to wait till the end?
Does that work?
Do it now?
I haven't done this before, and I see desktop 1. Is that sufficient? Oh, share. There we go.
There you go. There, yeah. So I can see, oh, there it is. So take a look at what he's doing. He's got welcome to my group, and then he's got the affiliate information and all of the ideas that we have, and then the onboarding information and the ideas, and then we'll talk about the last one together and put our ideas on there and what information we want to put out there. So this MindMap is actually a really neat way to kind of get this out in graphic form so that you can actually see it. And it is really neat how this works. So if you want to use MindMap to actually kind of mind map out your chatbots before you get started, you can absolutely do that. Okay. So let's talk about that last one. And that last one was team resources, I believe. Yep, team resources. So what about some team resources would you think that we would need for Team Awesome?
Available tools.
Available tools. Available tools. And I think I'm going to actually have, let's see, I'm going to have that in the onboarding area, the available tools. There's actually a really great page that you guys may not have access to because it's kind of been hidden for a while. But it was a page early on in Builderall. and they had one video for each tool. So some of the videos are outdated for sure, but my intention has been to recreate those videos and recreate that page and provide that to my team. But for now, I actually give my team that old page just so they can kind of see the different tools and what they are. So I've actually got that in the onboarding information. So in the onboarding area, they'll get access to short videos on every single tool. So for team awesome, my team specifically, what are some team resources that you think I could give to new people on my team? So one of them, I think somebody mentioned, was team success stories.
What about the social media links like Facebook and YouTube?
Fabulous.
Whatever else is out there for us to connect with.
Links. That's great, because not only do we have the Builder All stuff, but we have Team Awesome Facebook groups as well. So that's a great one.
And YouTube.
Yeah.
What about a contact list for the leaders of the team if they need to reach out to someone like leader of the team for help or something like that? A contact list, team contact.
Yeah. That's fabulous. And then of course I have my bonuses, so I'll put my bonuses in there.
What about website resources such as, for example,
direction list? What's a direction list? Like I'm going left or right? What kind of directions are we looking for on a direction list? While he's working that out, Edison.
Yeah, what about web resources? For example, we had MindMap as a resource that you can use.
Fabulous.
It's also a tool. So external website resources.
Fabulous. External.
Shelley, I know when I started, and I'm a coach and a teacher, and I'm a process person. So when I first started, to give me a whole list of all that stuff, I go, yeah, that's really great, but what do I do first? Then what do I do next? Then what do I do after that? So for me, it would be to connect the new person with all the groups they need to be connected up to. So a list of them, you need to be connected to these groups, go in and get connected to the groups, and then what's next, so that they have a list, so to speak. Otherwise, it's all that stuff together and it can be confusing.
So maybe we need to come up with on the team stuff, very first thing is a checklist. And that checklist needs to be, have you done this? Have you done that? Have you done this, that? All right, so we'll do that as the first one, a team checklist.
Yeah.
That'd be fabulous. What else, guys? Here's what I've got so far. Team checklist, team success stories, Facebook links for the team resources for sure. Team leaders contact information for those people that want to step into the leadership role. Bonuses and external web resources. Is that good?
How about?
Oh, go ahead, Evelyn.
How about having accountability buddies?
Ooh, accountability buddies. That is great.
Within the team.
Accountability buddies. That's great. That's one that you'd have to do some work to figure out how you'd want to manage that, whether it's like a membership area for the people that are working together and doing chats, or if you want to do it with Facebook Messenger groups, or do you want to do it with just different things? So that would be a one that you'd have to think through how to really implement accountability buddies and make sure that me as a leader could actually make sure they're working together as accountability buddies. So that'd be a challenge to set up, but you could put a link in the chatbot to information about how to become an accountability buddy and how to find a person, and here's the directions on how to get that done. So you can definitely add it. I'm going to keep it off this list right now because it's a little bit more complicated to put on there. Okay, but that's not a bad idea. That's actually a really good idea. All right, so right now I've got about 6 items. So let's go ahead and add that to our notepad. So I'm going to share my screen and jump into Notepad. And for team resources, we're going to put in a team checklist and then team success stories. Oops, let me spell that right. And then Facebook links. And we'll do this as team Facebook links. And then we'll add in team leaders contact information. And then bonuses, because we all like bonuses. And external web resources. All right, so taking a look at that list, does that look like a good list to be able to provide for our people? What do you think? Everybody feeling that list? Are you feeling that list? Yeah? All right, so now we have to think about ooh, that was a cha-ching again. Usually I'm in my test account, you guys, but I'm in my real account. So you guys are actually hearing the cha-chings that I get during the day. And while it is always there cha-chinging, and sometimes it can feel a little bit annoying, it is fabulous, right? I only get a teeny tiny bit annoyed because every time I hear it, I'm like, woohoo, there it is again. I just made money.
Don't worry, Shelly. I counted till we started the meeting. You got 6 so far, so I'll
Ooh, that's great! Yay! Woohoo! Let's see if we can hit maybe 20 or 30 by the time the meeting is ended.
I'll take some of your overflow, Shelly, if you're getting too annoyed. No problem. I'll help you out.
Send it your way. I will definitely do that. All right, you guys, so let's go ahead and start on building this chatbot, and let's see if we can come up with some cool things to put inside this chatbot that can meet everything that we need on that notepad. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen, and we'll start with the notepad right here. It'll disappear when I start clicking around. But so I've got my onboarding stuff, my affiliate information, and my team resources. So I'm going to go ahead and go to my flows. And I'm going to go ahead and create a new flow. It's going to be a brand spanking new flow. And I'm going to call this Team Awesome. Actually, I'm going to create a folder for it first. I like that better. So I'm going to create a folder. I'm going to call it Team Awesome. And we'll hit submit. And there's our Team Awesome bot. So I'll click and get it in there. And then I'm going to click create new flow. And for the flow name, we'll call this Team Awesome. All right, so we now have a brand new flow, and I'm going to build this in this builder first, and then we'll jump over to the interactive flow builder and take a look at what it looks like. And then tomorrow we'll actually work in the interactive flow builder so you can kind of see the difference between the two. So the first thing that I'm going to do is actually create my main menu, right? And that is the main menu that I want to be using for this chatbot, the very first menu that they see. So the first thing I want to do is tell them, welcome to Team Awesome. That's the very first thing I want to do. So I want to do some kind of welcome. So we'll do this first step. And if I edit, I can say 1, welcome. So I've got step 1. And this is the welcome step. So I'm going to go ahead and see what I want to put on the welcome step. So I think what I want to do is click add message with text, image, and buttons. So I'm going to go ahead and click that. And remember that the image actually comes first. So I'm going to go ahead and choose my file. And I'll choose that image that I was using. And I've got some noise, so I'm going to stop sharing for a minute and see if I can find that noise and mute. So here we go. I think I got it. Here we go. Oh, no, still got it. Let me see here. There we go. I think I got it now. All right, so I'm going to jump back in.
No, I didn't get Willie.
I think, yeah, Willie, that one is giving me grief. There's not a mute button on that one, so I can't mute it. So hopefully there's not a lot of noise there. But let me go ahead and share. And I'll go into Builderall. I'll actually go here and boot camps and chatbots and day 2. And there's my Team Awesome that I'm going to be using. And I'll save the changes to make sure they get saved. And then I'm going to say, welcome to Team Awesome. And then I might say, this is going to be in smaller letters underneath it. Welcome to Team Awesome. This chatbot can be used to help you get started with Builderall. All right, so then I'm gonna take that button off, I think. Let's see, do I want to go straight into yeah, I'll go straight into it. So we'll do a new button there and a new button there. And now I have to put a label for each of these buttons. So for the first one, we'll do onboarding training. And we're going to end up opening a step, but we don't have the step made yet. So I'm just going to click save. And so I have the name of it, but I don't have the step yet. And then the second one, we had it as affiliate information. And I don't have enough space to type the whole word information. So I'm just going to put affiliate info. And then we'll click save. And then here, the third one is team resources. And save. There we go. So that's what it's looking like so far. And I'm going to go ahead and click save changes to make sure everything is saved. And and it didn't save my post title and post subtitle. So I'll say welcome to Team Awesome. You can use this chatbot to learn more about Builderall. There we go. And we'll click save. And now hopefully it's saved. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to be testing and retesting as I go through this process. And I want to make sure everything is looking right. So I'm going to go to my automation area right here. And if you remember, I'll do Team Awesome. And I had my welcome message, which said, please type start to get started. And then my reply rules. And in my reply rules, it wanted to start the first chatbot. And actually, I want to change that. And I want it to start this Team Awesome chatbot. So I'm just going to delete that. And I'm going to do the reply rules again. Oops, sorry, create new rule. And I think we did not equals and we did like a period. So if we type anything that is not a period, it will trigger this. And on the action, we want to start a flow. And that flow that we want to start is the Team Awesome. And then I'll click submit. So now I've changed it to a different bot that it's going to start inside the Team Awesome page. So all of that is changed. Let's go ahead and go to our Team Awesome page. So Builderall Team Awesome, just like that. And there's the group right there. And let's see if we can find the page. Pages. And I may have to go in the other direction, which is right here, where I go to the down arrow and I choose manage pages. And I have a lot of pages. And there's my Team Awesome page right there. So I'm in my page and I'm going to go to settings and messenger platform. And I'm going to get that m.me link. So I'm going to scroll down and there's that m.me link. So I'm going to copy it. And then I'm just going to open a new window and I'm going to keep this messenger window open because this is how I'm going to test my chatbot all the time. So I am in the chatbot now and let's see if we can get it started. So I'm just going to type anything. And there is the image that I added. Here's the message, welcome to Team Awesome. You can use this chatbot to learn more about Builderall. And then I've got onboarding training, affiliate info, and team resources. So maybe what I want to do, it's not very personal, is it? For me, I would definitely want to say, hey, I'm Shelly Turner, the Builderall Diva. I'm so excited you decided to join our team. I want to share some information with you and blah, 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 blah. So I might want to not put those buttons right there. I might want to put a little bit more information before I actually hit them with the buttons. What do you guys think?
Absolutely, it's a great idea. Yep, that's how we do it.
Build a relationship before you start selling.
So,
right.
I
That's
like
right.
it too.
So basically, you'll do one extra step before you give them the button. So you're just, they start typing. Now you come with your message, welcoming them. Hey, I'm Shelly, blah, blah, blah. And then, by the way, here's your buttons. Go.
Yep, absolutely. That's absolutely right. And that allows me to start creating that know, like, and trust factor with my team members, right? Because I'm introducing myself. I'm letting them hopefully know that I'm really excited that they're here. Willie says one-on-one. What do you mean by that, Willie? Tell me more about what you mean by one-on-one. Can you turn your microphone on?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
The one-on-one, that's the building of the relationship that you're gonna have with them.
Right.
And when I first got in, it took me 3 weeks just to get here. And to me, that's 3 weeks of doing nothing.
Right.
And because I know you're busy, and I know you can't deal with everybody that's on your team.
Right. Yeah, my team is huge.
But to have that one-on-one can really inspire somebody to go on and on. But I'm with what's her name, Hadash, about getting the acquaintance, because the first thing I tried to do when I came over here is to get with somebody else to see where they at, how they've been doing, and where can I get started at. Because with this, I can all the boot camps I want, but it really don't tell me where do I start.
Right. That's probably the hardest thing in Builderall, right, you guys? Where do you start? It really is the hardest thing in Builderall. If you can figure out how to get a new person information on exactly where to start, you've really done something. But to me, it's so hard because I can't tell Hadassah where to start, because she may want to start with websites, and Chip may want to start with mobile apps, and Willie may want to start with the chatbot. So really all you can do is give them information on what things are, and they've got to take the time to understand what all's out there. And to me, it takes almost a month just to kind of understand how big Builderall is before you really land on what you want to specifically start doing to focus on and master. That to me has been the hardest thing for me to figure out how to do with my people, is master how to get them good and started. Judy, and I think Hadassah wanted to say something too. So Judy first and then Hadassah.
Is there some way in the bot that you can put like a pro form or a document, and what is it you're looking for? An autoresponder, a website? You know, you could name 4 or 5 things, because if someone's coming there and they say, oh, just in their mind, I just got a website, I've got to get a website. So they're going to see website, oh yeah, I need that, and they're going to click on that. So if you've got, you know, website, autoresponder, and a few of the other things that are in there, and then you could have them branch off to that, or at least they know that they're in there.
That's right. And that is absolutely something that you can add to that chatbot. Somewhere in there, maybe in the onboarding training, you can have a question like that, where do you want to start? here's 4 different places, boink, 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 boink. And then if they choose a website, then maybe you want to send them to, like I've got a training on how to build a website in the Pixel Perfect from scratch. So that
can you do that on the chatbot though? Can you sort of have, you know, 3 or 4 items, and whichever one they click on, it'll go off to tell them about that?
Yep, absolutely.
That'd be great. That'd be
Aren't
great.
you limited to 3? Aren't you limited to 3 buttons? Or 3
You are
choices?
limited to 3 buttons for that step, but you can do another step, type in the word more, and then do 3 more buttons. Right, so you can continue to give them more buttons, you just have to add it in another step. So it looks kind of funky, it doesn't look real nice, but at least you're able to offer more steps. The other thing that I've done in my chatbots is I've offered the 3 steps, and then I have a button that the next button is they click more, and that takes them to the next step. So they can look at 3 and say, no, that's not what I want. Click more, look at 3, click more, look at 3. So there's a couple different ways that you can do it. What's hard is if you've got 3 steps and then you've got more and then you've got 3 steps, what it does is it scrolls up, and then that puts them in the chatbot having to scroll up to be able to see what buttons just kind of pass them. So it's a little tricky. The only really good place to see it if you've got a lot of buttons is where we're looking at testing, which is in the m.me window. Then they can see, you know, the whole flow. But in the actual chatbot on the website, it's a limited space. So when it scrolls up, it actually goes out of the window, and they have to scroll up to see the buttons. You'll see that in a few minutes because we're going to actually end up doing that. Okay. Gabriel?
Yes, I guess I'm getting excited. This is the first day that I'm like, wow, I get this now. Now it all makes sense. Well, we went the last 3 days. It's unbelievable. However, the point I want to make is that I guess before I give him the onboarding, affiliate info, team resources, the main important thing for a new person, it would be to that bonding connection. Knowing them that, hey, you're in the right place, take a breather, relax. We're going to go on a journey. No panic. I'm going to show you, I'm going to, you know, pull off the curtain and you're going to get overwhelmed. But hey, let's connect. You and I here. It's going to be a step-by-step. It's going to be a process. This is not a get rich quick scheme, blah, blah, blah. And that, you know, and then go to the, you know, then go to the tour dashboard because they have to see it. They have to comprehend it and understand that this is huge. This is big. This is what I want actually. And now they're like, oh, okay. Now, okay. All right. Now give me the break. What do I do next? Now is next. Now show me now what you got. What's under the hood? Let me see. And then go step by step, because then we get a tendency to get overwhelmed also. And I'm like, oh man, I cannot do this. To tell you the truth, me, I came in when they had the 2.0 launch, I was jumping around. I was getting once a week and build it all. Man, let me watch more videos. Oh my God, this is so big. Then I got a hold of you somehow, you know, on a webinar. Man, this girl she's awesome. She knows her stuff. I got to follow her. Then I found somebody else and I was like, then it was back to you. I was like, no, I really connected with her. I got to find her. By the time I don't even know how I got on the boot camps. And now, ever since I've been on 3 boot camps, now I'm getting it. Now I'm excited. Now I'm addicted.
Good. Yay.
I can live without it. I was like, man, this is like Sears Tower. You know what I mean? This is awesome. So no wonder it's Team Awesome. But if I don't have that connection, people tend to get away. They get overwhelmed. I don't know. She's trying to sell me something here, blah, blah, blah. And then they go, oh, let me go to the next shiny thing. You know what I mean?
And that's why I think this is so important. There's pieces here that you guys are learning beyond just the chatbot. And that's why I was so excited about this course, because I'm showing you how you can put your website into the dashboard for your team. I'm showing you how to put the chatbot in there. We're going to be connecting it together. So all of this is not necessarily about my team. This is about how you can do something in your team and kind of alleviate some of these issues, because even I have these issues, guys. As much training as I do and as much as I'm online, I'm still losing people on my team because there's only one of me. So I'm in that process of automating as much as I can so that I can hopefully not lose anybody in the cracks. They find me on the training, or they get the website in the dashboard, and the website in the dashboard is going to give them information on what Facebook groups they need to join. Then there's going to be a chat bot so they can go through that and get information. Then they'll have contact information for me right there so they can contact me. Does that mean that I'm going to be able to do a one-on-one with them? No, but it does mean that I can contact them and say, hey, don't forget to be on the Thursday night team training so that you can see me personally and ask me questions as a group. There is no way I could do one-on-one anymore. It's too much. But I can start organizing it better so that I can do small groups and they can ask the questions and get information and reassurance that they can do this. So yes, this is all part of building your big team awesome for me, but whatever your team is, your big bubble that your people can be in to be able to get information, right?
So the other question I had, are you going to put a, because that's my think, that's how I'm thinking, you know, to do it. To put as soon as they come into that chat bot and I connect with them, I want them to see me on video. I want to connect with them. If I got the personal interaction and we got something in common, I like this guy. Okay, I'm going to follow him. I know, you know. So the automation, I get it, but would you incorporate videos, especially the dashboard, the about me, whatever, my profile, stuff like that?
On my Team Awesome dashboard website, I have a personal video. Where I talk about, I'm Shelly Turner, the Build Raw Diva. Welcome to Team Awesome. I'm so excited you're here. Let me tell you a little bit about what's available in this dashboard website, available for you as a Team Awesome member. And then I tell them there's Facebook links, there's this, there's that, the other. So it's them seeing me and hearing me talk and telling them about the resources that are available on that website right in the dashboard. So then what will happen is when they join Builderall, I have an automated sequence that goes out from me. Now that website is on the dashboard, we actually just got it on today. I will be changing my first email to say, hey, we've got a new item that I want you to check out. Go to your Builderall dashboard, look in Builderall business and find Team Awesome and prepare to be amazed. So, and then I would probably even, once the chatbot's ready, put that m.me link in there, but I wouldn't do it as an m.me link. I would give it a special, like a builderallteamawesome.com/chatbot. And so that way they could click that, go to the chatbot, and it would open that messenger, and they could actually start the chatbot there as well.
Yeah, would you give them instruction also to go back to the chatbot and continue to go through the process? Or because the chatbot technically is like, I want to give him enough information to connect with me, get him to my website, get him into my meetings, get him and so on and so forth. Or would you refer back to them to go back in the chatbot and just go through all the, you know, all the steps they're putting here?
All of the above. We would talk about it on the live trainings that we do. I do random videos that I put into my Team Awesome Facebook group that I would talk about that. I would have them definitely go to the chatbot so that they can get subscribed, so that I can send out chatbot messages to them, say, hey, there's a new video in the dashboard area under Team Awesome, check it out. You know, so all of the above to keep them updated.
So it's just another way for us to keep in touch with them on different topics. This is another door, another back door or side door, whatever you want to call it. But it's
That's exactly right. That's it. Now, let me be clear about something, because I want you to completely understand. We are going through this training and you guys are learning chatbots. That's the main idea behind this course. The main idea is not that you have to be a super sponsor. Okay? You do not have to be. That is not in the job requirement of being a sponsor, is being a super sponsor, where you wear a cape and you have superpowers and you're going to make everybody love Builderall. And you're going to spend hours and hours shooting videos and doing training. That's not what this is about, because not everybody needs to be a sponsor that's all up in their people's business, right? And you're keeping them updated and you're doing this and you're doing that. you may want to spend more time doing affiliate marketing to bring more people in. And then you can let me actually get them trained and ready to do business with Builderall. So I don't want you to think that this is something that you have to do. The job of sponsor means that you helped a person find Builderall. That's where you can end it if that's where you want to end it. Okay, I want to make sure you understand that, because not everybody is cut out to want to meet with people and help walk them through Builderall and teach them everything they need to know. That it's actually a hard job. And there's some people that want to just do the marketing side of it and just build their team and just keep building and keep building and keep building and keep bringing them in. And that's okay too. When I hear people complain about my sponsor's not helping me, well, you know what? My sponsor didn't help me. I was sponsored by Eric. I'm directly under Builderall. So technically I have no sponsor, but I was still able to do everything I've been able to do in Builderall. And this was before tons of training videos and boot camps and certified partner. I was on the way to top affiliate before all of that. Tyree?
I'm glad that you're mentioning it, especially on this, and that people will see the recording, because I agree 100% with you. Whenever I sponsor someone, thing I do is let them know that they bought the business, it's not me. The second thing I do is let them know my intentions, because I set the intentions of what's going to be done. I let them know that my goal is to connect them to the resources that we have available and connect them to what they need to do to get going and help them reach their goal. And then I reiterate that again, my goal is not to be purchased by you, but to assist you. And there's any questions I can answer, I will, but everything should be, they should be able to find everything in, well, now that we have ChatBot, they should be able to find everything in that and connect it to the site. So I'm glad that you're making this known.
Good, good. And there's a point. Again, I've heard so many people complain about their sponsor, and they don't need to complain. There's so many people out there that are already doing trainings. They're already working hard. They've got tons of information out there. The company is paying me to train you guys. So there's no reason that you need a sponsor. You can get through this without a sponsor. How do I know that? I've done it. Dominic?
Sorry, I had to unmute. I completely agree with you. And the only thing I would say is that if you're promoting that you're going to do all this coaching and stuff like that, you kind of need to keep your word, or else you're going to lose people.
Yeah, that's another thing is when you first get into Builderall and you're so excited about building a team, this is exactly what I did. I was like, hey, I'll do one-on-ones with you. Here's my schedule. Just sign up and I'll get a one-on-one. Y'all, I was working probably 50 hours a week just doing one-on-ones with my team. And I couldn't get anything done because I was hanging on one-on-ones, trying to walk them through some of these things that were going on in Builderall. And the reality is it'd have been much better if I'd have done training videos and trained 10 people, 20 people, 30 people at a time than one-on-one. It'd have been more effective, more efficient, and then I would have been able to build my business even faster, right? So the spot you have to understand that as a sponsor in Builderall, the only requirement is bring them in. That's the only requirement. Anything you do after that is icing on the cake, right?
Ellie, can I say something?
Yeah, absolutely.
Listen, folks, I want everybody to understand what I'm going to say here from the heart. This is not an MLM. It's not. It's totally different.
It is.
Take away that mentality. I got my sponsor is Eric Salgado. Okay, I don't bother him at all. I use the Diva so I can learn. I cannot depend on my sponsors. I mean, this is crazy. I don't know why people complain so much. But what I love about this company is this, that they have a lot of trainings, on videos. And the one that I felt comfortable learning from was from Shelly. So that's why I'm here. I'm not going to depend on Eric, because I understand that Eric Salgado, he's a busy man. He's the CEO of the company. So he sponsors me. I go, oh, Eric, I need your help. I need your help. No, I got to find the help for myself. I'm a leader, right? A leader's supposed to take action, not wait for your sponsor to help you out.
That's right. You're right. You're absolutely.
That's my rant for today.
And that's great. That sentiment is exactly what I did. So I'm 100% with you. I figured out what I needed to do and then did it. And if I ran into a brick wall, I'd ask the questions I needed to ask to either get over or around or through that brick wall. And there were times when I had to pound my way through that brick wall. It was not easy, but being an entrepreneur is not easy. Right?
You know,
it's not faint apart.
I agree with you, and I'm grateful because there's tons of training, right? And once you have the expectations set properly, then you can follow that path, right? But when you come into this this platform and you're told that, somebody's gonna hold your hand, right? So it's a matter of having the proper expectations set, because I'm guilty. I'm guilty of wanting to switch. And quite recently, and I've been using Builderall since October, and so, but as long as people set the proper expectations, right? And not, let's not, like jump on people who say they want to switch, because there's a reason, because a lot of our expectations have not been set properly. That's all. You know what I mean? Just forgive us for being, babyish about the thing. You know what I'm saying?
I agree. I don't disagree with you, Claude, at all. There are people out there that guarantee I'm going to give you 52 bonuses, and I'm going to give you 65 funnels, and I'm going to give you one-on-one time, and you're going to get this, you're going to get that, and then really don't follow through with those things. And that's tragic. But again, even if they don't follow through, they actually did their job in Builderall, which is to bring you in. And I promise I will do my job to try to get you trained in whatever area that you would really like to focus in. So I'm going to work really hard for you, for sure. Tyree? Oh, if you're explaining, I can't hear you.
On mute.
Okay. Excuse me for that. I'll try to always keep myself on mute so I don't be a distraction. I agree with what you and Robinson and Claude is saying. See, personally, there's three things I do. I bring a person in, tell them hi, and welcome to the team. I set right away, I set the intentions. Now, what I do, I let them know that they're buying the business, not me. Now, I connect them to all the resources and ask a question. You are the main resource I connect them to. And I agree that to make the video one time, not on training. But the other thing I do, Shelly, right away, I let them know that I'm going to connect you with resources that'll help you learn how to use Builderall. Now, if you want to learn how to use Builderall to make money, then that's when I tell them there's a fee attached to me. That's my phrase, there's a fee attached to me, and I let them know that. There's a fee attached to me, so if they want to learn how to use Builderall to earn money, that's coaching. Now, when I bring someone in, any business I'm in, if they show leadership realities, if they are a leader with a team, then I'll extend a little additional time to help them get going, because they have people that they're bringing. That's an investment into a business, and at the same time helping people through them. But I always with them also, there's a fee attached to me. That's what I do.
Good. And I think that's fair. I think that's a fair thing to do. Willie, you were going to say something.
I forgot.
I'm sorry.
It's so much going on. It's so much going on right now. It's with you, I chose you. I heard about Builderall on YouTube. So I searched for someone who I felt that I can follow. And I chose you to be my sponsor. And it's mostly my
it's still hard though, isn't it, Willie? Even when you've got the one that's doing all the training, it's still hard for you, right? Because I can't do the one-on-one, and I can't do the I don't have a good checklist. Now I do have a welcome message that I send out to all the people that join, And that welcome message has, don't forget to join this group, join that group, join this group. I've added you to our Facebook group. That's secret. Here's the link. I've added you to this group. Don't forget to check out this link that explains all the tools. Don't forget to check this. So they do, everybody gets a welcome message from me, and they can pick through that welcome message and get a good start. But the one-on-ones are almost impossible. And then the trainings, I do a ton of these live trainings, and to get in there and actually answer like every single question that they might have is so difficult. So even with the I guess the top trainer in Builderall, it's still hard for somebody that's new, especially when they're just kind of waiting for some answers because they can't find the answers. It's really hard. So that's the value of this chatbot too, is just another way to deliver hopefully some of the answers that they need to get started. So is this the be all end all solution? No. You have a team website, you have a chatbot, you have welcome emails, you have resource videos, you have, all those things work together to help a person get good and started in Builderall. Right, Willie? All right, so now that we've talked a lot about the Builderall chatbot that we're building, the main thing I want you to understand with this chatbot, though, is we're talking about the mental gymnastics we need to do to build this chatbot and organize this chatbot. And what I want you to get out of it is not just that you can build this for Builderall. This is the process you're going to go through to build for any company, right? You're going to plan it out, and then you're going to start building. And you're going to tweak as you go, and you're going to focus on navigation to make sure that if you've got many different paths that they're going, they can still get back and go another path. Okay, so that's what we're focusing on today. So I'm going to go ahead and jump back in and take a look at how we're doing. So I'm going to share my screen, and this is where we ended last time, where it wasn't really that personal. And I thought, gosh, I need to make that look more, and I need to put more feeling in there, more personality, more flair. So I think what I'm going to do is change it up, move those buttons down, and then add I'm the Builderall Diva. I want to share some information with you. Choose from the buttons below, something like that. So I'm going to go back into my chatbot, and I'm going to go back into my close. And we'll take a look at the Builderall Team Awesome chatbot as soon as it reloads. And I think I was out long enough. I'm glad this happened actually. If you are out long enough and you're not active in your window, it will just come up with a blank white screen. So all I do is just close it and then go back to my office and open it up again. So I just go to apps and chatbot and open it up again and go to flows, and everything is perfect. So I'll go to the Team Awesome bot, and there's my flow right there, my steps. I'll click edit, and I'm just going to go ahead and remove these buttons. So I'm going to delete that one, and I'm going to delete that one because I can't move the buttons, right? We can't move those, so all I can do is delete them, and delete that one. And now I want to put some text in there, but I think my text is enough that I don't need to add the buttons yet. So I'm going to add just a message with text, and we'll put in there some of the information that is on that other bot. So let me move this out of the way and go to Messenger, and I'll put this one in there. So hi, I'm Shelly Turner, and we'll go back to the bot and put it in there just like that. And I'll put a period, and I'll save that change. And then I'm going to create another one. So I'll click there, and I'll go back to the bot, and I'll put this one in. I want to thank you for choosing Team Awesome. So we'll put that one there and save changes. And then I think the next one I might be able to put the buttons on it. So I'm going to add a message with the button. And then I'll take a look at that bot, and it says, just click the button below and go to our team page, then click bonuses. I think I'm going to change that and say, please choose from the options below to get started. So I'll say, please choose from the options below to start learning more about Builderall. There we go. And I'll click Save Changes. And then I'm going to do my buttons just like I did a little while ago. And I'll create the label for it, but we don't have a link yet. So I'm going to go and call this one Onboarding Training. And we'll just save that for now. And then the second one was Affiliate Info. And we'll save that for now. And then the third one was Team Resources. And save for now. All right, so now we've changed it quite a bit because we've added quite a few steps in there. So let's go ahead and test it out and see what it looks like. So I'm going to go to my Messenger and just type anything. And let's see what pops up.
You have some unsaved changes, don't you?
No, I think you got it all. Let's take a look. I've got Welcome to Team Awesome. You can use this chatbot to learn more about Builderall. I am Shelly Builderall Diva Turner, and I'm so excited you decided to join our team. I want to share some bonuses with you as a thank you for choosing our team. Awesome. And please choose from the options below to start learning more about Builderall. So I want to change that second message. It doesn't flow really well. So let me get that thingy out of the way. And we'll go down where it says, I want to share some bonuses with you. I think I'm going to change that. I want to say thank you for choosing Team Awesome. And maybe I need to personalize it. So on this one, I can say hello, first name, and then I'll put a comma, enter, enter. So I'm going to save that change and save that change. And I'm just going to save that change too. And now let's take a look at it again and see what it looks like. So I'm going to bounce back into Messenger, type something in there, and take a look. All right, so now what it says is, hello, Shelly. I'm Shelly, the Builderall Diva Turner, and I'm so excited you decided to join our team. I want to say thank you for choosing Team Awesome. Please choose from the options below to start learning more about Builderall. So I think that's pretty good for a start. What do you guys think about it now? Remember how we started and it was just kind of there, right? But now I've said hi, I put their name in there, I put my name in there. I said, thank you for joining Team Awesome. So I've got definitely my personality and my flair. To you guys, what do you think this is starting to sound like? Is it starting to sound like a Shelly chatbot?
I think it sounds much improved and very introductory, so that if I'm already part of the team and have been there for a while, and then I come to this, I have to push past the early stuff to get to what I need.
That's true. That's absolutely true. And we may be able to do that effectively because we've got the team resources as that first 3 buttons. So we may get away with it. We might get away with it. Yep. Do you think?
Okay. Sure.
We'll keep thinking about that though, because that's a good point, Jeff. If we've got returning people and they're saying every day, thank you for joining Team Awesome. Thank you for joining Team Awesome. They're gonna be like, that sounds so fake. She tells me every day. But yeah, there's another thing we can do actually. Once they've been with Team Awesome a while, we can actually have, like in our website, type a specific word to start the chat at this point. So you can skip that stuff. So there's ways that we can deal with it for sure. Willie.
Is that where you can put tags on them or put them in a group?
Mm-hmm. You can. Absolutely.
What I was thinking on that is you can ask them if they are beginner or expert, so you know which way to go with them. Because if you're a beginner, you're gonna need take a little bit more baby steps with them.
Yep, absolutely. So you can actually, exactly what you said, you can do some advanced stuff with tagging so that when you send out those subscription messages, you can say this message needs to only go out to my advanced people and not the new people. So absolutely you could do that with these steps and what you're setting up for what the buttons are doing. So absolutely. Absolutely. Yep. All right, so now let's talk about what we want to do next. Okay, so I've put that main menu in there, and I need to start now working on the next set of steps, which is the onboarding training, right? We want to send them to the onboarding training. That's our first item in the menu. So let's go ahead and build the onboarding training, okay? And I can do this as additional steps in this area, or I could create another workflow and send the links to the new workflow. I actually like it as a new workflow, so I'm going to create it as a new workflow. If you create it as a step, then you end up getting like this big long line of steps, and it's actually really hard to edit. So for me, I'll do it as a new workflow. You can do it either way, okay? I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. And we'll go into the chatbot area. And this is my welcome workflow, right? So I'm going to go ahead and go into flows and into the Team Awesome Bot. And there's that Team Awesome Bot. And I'm going to just create a new workflow. And we'll call this one onboarding. And now whenever I want to change any of the information in the onboarding area, all I have to do is go into this one little area and change it. Okay. And I'll have the ability to send them back to the first workflow to decide they want to go a different path. Okay. So all of this is going to actually be connected together. Let me make sure to look at your eyeballs when I say that. At the end of this workflow, there will be a button that takes them back to that first workflow. Does that make sense? So they can choose a different path. So if they chose onboarding first, they'll go through that workflow and they'll see all the things in there. And then at the end of that workflow, there'll be a button that says go to main menu. And you click that and boom, they're back to the main menu. And then they can choose the second one, which is the affiliate info. And then at the end of the affiliate workflow, we will actually have main menu button. So they can go back again and they can actually choose to go through the team resources. Does that make sense, you guys? So do you see how navigation is working, right? I'm going to put each of my areas into a workflow. If I want to ever change anything in onboarding, all I have to do is jump into that workflow and change it, right? And always at the end of that workflow, it's going to take me back to the main menu. When I'm building the affiliate information workflow, if I want to change any of that information, I just jump into that workflow and change it, right? So can you start seeing how you can organize these things and actually be able to navigate all around and always take them back to where they can start at the very beginning? Cool stuff, right? All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to continue to build this a little bit tonight so that you guys can see it a little bit more built out tomorrow so that we can kind of play with it a little bit more and I can show you kind of how the flow is working. If you want to go to the Builderall Team Awesome website and test it while I'm building it, you can absolutely do that. In fact, let me give you the direct link to that me. So hold on a second, and you go to Builderall Team Awesome. Here we go, and here we go. I'm going to copy the link, and I'm going to put it inside of chat so that you guys can see it. So copy, oops, I'm sorry, Brian, I messaged you privately. You were the only one that got it. So here we go. There we go. There's the m.me link, and copy that and put it somewhere where you can access it later. I'll continue to build this and actually start to build it out. And then tomorrow we'll take a look at it and we'll do some even more advanced stuff with it. So I'm going to build it out, just the structure that we've got in the Word document or the notepad. I'm not going to add anything else to it. Tomorrow we'll start adding links, more information, and you'll see how you can build even those areas out into more paths. Imagine when you go into onboarding, we can have several paths inside onboarding as well, right? Is that correct?
Each one of these links could represent a separate funnel, no?
Yeah, in each of that, just like in the onboarding area, when we start doing the onboarding and we have a tour of the dashboard. We can choose to either give them one link that takes them to the page that has all the videos, or we can set up a separate number of steps that actually has each individual video listed by the name of the video. Like, here's the video on, I don't know, social proof, and click here. If you want to see the video on such and such, click here. So I could do them individually, or I could do one link to take them to the page. So you can see how I could break it out and actually do something very different and have multiple paths just inside the onboarding area, right? We'll try not to make it too complicated, but tomorrow we'll be adding links and setting up even maybe multiple paths inside of the flows that we're working with right now, okay? How are you guys feeling about this now? I know, just like Gabriel said, the first 3 days are just kind of like, oh my gosh. But today should be the day. Today should be the day that it's starting to like make sense how to put this stuff together. So tell me, guys, give me some feedback. Are you feeling better about
something?
After practicing with it yesterday, building a chat box yesterday, and everything these last 2 days, it's like so easy now. It's like putting together a blog site is easy. And
fantastic. Arlie?
Yeah, really thank you so much, Shelly. I've been following many times to this chatbot training in many space and time, and it's getting so much clearer. And even now I'm outside in my home, I keep following you, everything, tracking what you're saying as much as I can, because I really love it. You are awesome.
Oh, thank you.
I cannot keep on. I'm walking in the street now. I'm having a bit of coffee with my mom, and she's
jealous. I'm a little jealous.
She's like, my God, I'm talking to you, but you're watching somebody else. It's like insane to be with her, but keep on following with what she's saying on the other eye. Thank you so much for what you do. This is perfect for me now. Thank you so much.
Fabulous, fabulous. Thank you, Arlie. I appreciate it. I really do. Anybody else? Tell me what you're thinking. Tell me what you're feeling, because I want this is your feedback helps me understand what I need to do. So, Edison.
Okay, Shelly. So here's my take on it. Of course, I have been familiar with ChatBot because I followed Wasili's mastery course.
Oh, good.
Right. So I built a couple of chatbots and did some testing and all of that.
Fabulous.
Something I learned today, which to my mind is very important. Now with one of Wasili's chatbot, in fact, it's in the ones that you can import. That's on Builderall. So I took one of that and I put in my own links and did everything. But after a while, I found it was a bit too long. Realize now that we can break it up, because the way you have broken it up, because of people's attention span, we must take note of that. Because after a while, people keep scrolling down and they get tired, they get overwhelmed. Yes. But of course, if you break it up into different flows, it simply means you have to make shorter flows.
That's right.
Capture all that you want to see and keep people engaged.
That's right.
To my mind, so now I have to go back to the drawing board, and I'm going to break it up a bit more, because I find what you've done today, even in terms of having onboarding as a separate flow, having maybe, whatever it is, all those steps, you have it as a separate flow. So it makes it much more digestible. People can, people can take it slow and not feel overwhelmed. So that for me is one of my takeaways today.
Good. I'm very glad. When I build chatbots, that's exactly the way I do it, Edison. I don't like it. I mentioned before that I don't like it when you've got it really long and it scrolls up and past where the top of the chatbot window is, and you have to actually actively scroll up to be able to see what you missed because it scrolled so fast.
Yes.
One of the remedies to that is something that we're working on that's actually in ManyChat, Chatfuel, and some of the other ones, is you can actually create a step that is a delay step. So it prints out this step but then it delays a little bit before it prints out the next step. So
Right.
that's coming, but we don't have it yet. So that'll help a little bit, Edison, to not be so overwhelmed when that chatbot scrolls up and gives you all this information. But another thing that I don't do that actually Wasili does, and again, there's no right or wrong, guys. This is your style, your flair. He does have like bullet points, like many bullet points with like, I think green check marks. I would
Yes.
not put all that in there because that's just too much information for that person to scroll through and try to read in a chatbot. Chatbots are short, sweet, to the point, and really get them out if you want to give them more information.
Yeah. Okay. I've got a question, Shelley. How do you move? Okay. I know I asked yesterday, how soon Builderall will be introducing the feature that will allow you to have your those people in your list and from your chatbot converted into a mailing list and entered into Builderall. But let's say you want to move someone without that feature as it exists now. Let's say you have a list and you want to be able to say, okay, I'm going to be sending this to your email. Is there a way that you can extract all those emails in order to do a mail blast to them?
There is not yet. We're working on that as well. That's going to be a huge addition because then if we can start pulling them out, that means we can start using Zapier and zap them back into Mailing Boss, into any list that we want to. So all of that's coming, but it's not quite there yet.
So I guess a solution perhaps may be to, in that case, you'll have to send them now to a landing page and ask them to subscribe, get into an email in order to get them into Mailing Boss.
That's exactly it. That's right. That's the solution.
By the way,
that's the temporary solution for now. Willie Bradley, and then I'll get Arlie.
Okay.
I think there is a way how you can delay it, because I seen that last night. And just give me a second, I can find it. Because I think it's in your settings on Facebook. And if I can get it to come up right now.
Okay, if you find it, go ahead and look for it, Willie, and then when you find it, let me know, and we'll share screen, okay?
Just, I want to quick update everyone, and you as well, Shelley. Today in support, we decided to stop the opt-in, the single opt-in. Okay? So if anyone needs the single opt-in into like these funnels that we have, like tripwire funnels or any kind of this, you have to ask to support and deliver an explanation in order to have access to this single opt-in. That's the update of today, because we're still dealing with Mailing Boss. In order to be clear, we want that people must have a double opt-in. So,
yeah, and if you don't know what that is, what Arlie's saying is that we did go for a while to mandatory double opt-in. And then we came back and allowed single opt-in again, but we're going back to mandatory double opt-in. And here's why. Single opt-in is easier, much easier to set up for sure. But scammers love single opt-in because they don't have to work very hard for those emails. Nobody has to confirm. They shoot out emails like constantly. But what happens is every time you have an email that's not a valid email and it bounces, that reputation goes down. The reputation for your email goes down. And it's all about reputation now. It's not necessarily just about having a good email, and it's not necessarily enough to have an email that doesn't have any spam words in it. Now it's about reputation. So if I've got Shelley at builderalldiva.com and I'm sending out 2,000 emails and 500 of them bounce, that's bad. That's really bad. And the Shelley at builderalldiva.com is going to look bad, and it's going to start going into the spam box because the email providers now look at that information. Your reputation follows your email. Also, those other 1,500 that arrived, they may not be people that even care because they didn't even confirm their email. That may be a junk email that they never even checked. So now I have a really bad open rate. That counts against me as well. And having a bad open rate means I don't have a good click rate, right? If I put links in there, nobody's going to be clicking those links because they're not even opening the email. So all of that's bad. And that creates a bad reputation, which means that that email will not deliver into the inbox. It will always go to spam. It will bypass. It won't even stop to collect. It won't even go past go. It'll just go straight to jail. No $200, right? So it's really important that Builderall starts to work better at making sure that even your emails get delivered. Every single email is able to get delivered, and the reputation can be positive, not negative. So that's why they're mandating a double opt-in. Now, double opt-in, all it consists of is the user does 2 actions to be able to be confirmed on your list. The first action is filling out the opt-in form. The second action is checking their email and clicking that confirm link. When that happens, that person is definitely confirmed on your subscription list. And you know, once they get that confirmed status, that you're going to be able to deliver those emails to that person. That is huge, and that creates a better list. And that's what we're working on with Builderall. Okay. Willie.
I put in for my subscription last night about 10, and I was confirmed.
Yay! Woohoo! Love it. I love to hear that. That is fabulous. Fabulous, fabulous.
And if anybody have a problem with getting approved, I got everything I put down. I noted it, so you can pretty much do it word for word because I went on YouTube to get it.
Oh, nice. Okay.
It up a little bit, but it went through.
Fabulous. I'm very excited. All right. Dominic, I think you had your hand raised, and then I'll get to Davida.
Yeah, I just wanted to let you know that nobody's immune to the spam folder. I went ahead and ordered that cookbook, the Hackers Cookbook. Love it, by the way. It's on its way. But Russell ended up in my spam box.
This is never more than an arm's length away, you guys. I swear, this is probably more important than my underwear, I think. No, maybe not more important than my underwear, but it's pretty important. So I keep this. This has traveled with me internationally because in this business, learning is the #1 thing, right? If you got to be constantly learning or you're going to be left behind. So I'm in the process of doing my best to memorize every word in this book. It is fabulous. So if you don't have it yet, definitely get it. You're going to love it. And that's the funnel.
Can you send the references, because I cannot know the name of the author.
It is it's Russell Brunson from ClickFunnels, and
Russell Brunson.
It's the Funnel Hackers Cookbook. You can get a free PDF version on the internet. It's available as a free PDF, but I would suggest that you get the book because the book is absolutely fabulous. And
yeah, but I don't know if I will have it in Europe, you know.
I bet they do. I bet they do. I would be surprised if you could not get it in Europe. But it is an absolutely fabulous book.
I tried to order that. I went to his site. I'm in Australia, so I can't get it anywhere here, but I went into his site. You get the free PDF download, but you get the book free too from his site. You just pay for the postage. So I think on his site it says the postage is $19.50 or $19.90 or something, but for me it's about $38, but the postage. But anyway, that's still the same price as the book.
Yeah, and it's totally worth it, Judy. It is totally worth it. Totally worth it.
It'll take weeks to get here, so I'll let you know when it arrives.
You can tell me. When you get it, I have a feeling you're going to go, oh my gosh, Shelly, I've hit the mother load of funnels. This is great. Yeah.
The cost in Amazon is $270, my dear.
Oh my gosh! Don't buy it from Amazon. Get it online straight from Russell Brunson. Oh my gosh, that's crazy.
No, don't go there. Don't go there.
Don't go there.
So I will look outside of Amazon to see.
Davida, you got a question?
Yeah, well, a couple of things, but you know, I think for me, because I practiced yesterday on doing the chat, you know, just doing a flow, it's kind of becoming more and more a little bit, you know, better understood. And I was wondering if I could make an announcement that my course on how to start a podcast is finally live.
That is fabulous. Yes, go ahead and announce it, Davida. Announce it officially.
It's my third one, and it finally has the ambassador badge on on all of my courses.
That is fabulous. Absolutely fabulous. Very excited. And here's the thing, you guys, that I want to express to you. We are a community. We are the Builderall family. Support each other. So Davida has this podcast. She has training in the Builderall business community area. Check it out. Support these people because you never know what you're going to learn, right, from Davida. And you're part of playing a part of helping her to get seen and heard. You may learn something that you take away that it makes all the difference in being successful. So definitely jump in, take a look at what she's offering. And then I'm sure when you have something, Davida will jump in and check it out as well. That's part of being a community.
One of the things that it talks about is how to plan out your podcast, because just like any business, you got to plan it out, whether it's building a sales funnel, whether it's building a website, whether it's digital marketing.
That's right. You're exactly right. I've done a podcast. If you fail to plan, you plan to fail. We all know that. Yep, absolutely. Thank you, Davida, for sharing. I appreciate it. Tyree.
Yes, I want to say yesterday, I think it was Michelle posted some in our chat of how to get the book that you have, and she also posted the PDF. So I bookmarked those like you had showed us, and I here on the boot camp. So I put the PDF link, and I also put the link in there to get the book. The book is $19.98 in the United States. If someone wants to get it, it's $19.98 shipping. I would recommend not going to Amazon because Amazon has that book for like $200 and some. Another site I go to, alibris.com, they didn't have it listed. So Russell really has it to where you can only get it if you print it. I print the PDF, 300 and some pages, double-sided. I did that until the book come in because I didn't want to wait.
Yep.
And it's very well worth it. And thank you, Dominic. Thank you, Arlie. And whoever else, thank you. Oh, and by the way, Davida, thank you for the course because I've been trying to put information together to start a podcast. So you know I'm headed over there when we finish. The next thing I'm doing is I'm going to set up, figure out how to do a radio show, because I want to do all of this with Builderall. And just imagine putting a link to your podcast in a chat box.
Ooh, love it. Love it. Oh my gosh. You guys are seeing such great big pictures and have such great ideas. This is so fun for me to watch you guys doing this. I am super duper excited. You guys are wicked awesome. You guys should all be on Team Awesome because you're all awesome.
Hey, I got a question, Davida. I went to your profile on Facebook and I found Live Without Limits online, right? It's a blogtalkradio.com link. Is that your new podcast, or do you have a link? Can't hear you, but if you could share the link, I'm going to share it on Facebook. So that's what you guys should do. Any links you want to share, I'll share them too.
Okay, I have two podcasts. The blogtalkradio.com/Career Performance Institute is my original one, and I've been doing it for almost 13 years, and I got over 300 podcasts up there. And I started doing one on BBM and TuneIn Radio, and I've done 18 so far on there.
Fabulous.
If you go to Spreaker, Spreaker, which is an app, and download it to your phone, your smartphone, your Android or your Apple phone, and you can get it in both. You can get it on both, and then all you have to do is put in favorites, list Live Without Limits. You'll find both. You save it to your favorites, and then you can listen to them at any time.
Fabulous.
Gotcha. All right.
That is fabulous. I love it. Love it. Love it. All right, guys. Do you guys have any other questions about chatbots or life or anything? Dominic.
Yeah, I got with Roberto last night because he was asking. I mentioned about the subdomain, the thank you page that you taught us in the Tuesday night training.
Yes.
And we couldn't get the auto funnel tags to work. It would kept on coming up with my name instead of his, even though he was signed into his back office.
Weird. I'll put that on my list to check out on the subdomain, but it should work. It shouldn't matter if it's on the main domain or the subdomain. It shouldn't matter at all. So let me write that down. Subdomain.
Hey.
Auto tags.
What you might have to do is go erase your cookies and cache.
Yeah, you definitely need to test it in incognito mode.
Yeah, we did. He did. He took his cookies out and everything, and it just kept popping my name up. So I kind of hid it for right now and just put welcome.
Okay. Well, I'll
Just in
see
case.
if I can do some homework on that one, and I may not get to it right away, but probably this weekend I'll jump in there and see what's going on with the subdomain and the auto funnel tags. Okay.
Yeah. Thank you.
Sure. No problem. Anything else, guys? All right. I will be building for the next probably hour or two, putting that chat bot together, just the basic outline of it. And tomorrow we'll actually do some more advanced stuff, connecting the stuff to the workflows the new workflows we're creating. And then we'll show how to go back up into the main menu so that no matter where they go, they can go back to the beginning and start again. Okay. So your homework tonight is to continue building your chatbot, and you've got the outline that we've created. If you want to try to do that, you can. If you want to create your own, you can. But keep working in the chatbot and building, and we'll keep doing more tomorrow. Tomorrow is day 5, right? And so day 6 will actually publish to our website. Okay, got it? All right, guys, have a wonderful day, and I will see you tomorrow.
Bye,
everyone. Bye, guys. Have a great day.
Bye, everyone.
Bye, you guys.